All right, we are back online. We are back up. Da da da. Err. Ugh. God damn it. All right, well, go to having to remake the room because our players can't see it. We gotta love Tabletop Simulator. Gotta love my internet that I pay over $100 a month for. We They still cannot see it. Why can they not see it? What is going on? Ugh. All right, they found it. Or at least Zachary has found it. They have both found it. Hooray. Okay. We are back. Mooch is loading in. Hopefully we can get this back on track. Sorry about this. Chat. Something went fucky. I don't like that something went fucky, but something did go fucky. And I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. Mooch currently is at 999 ping, which probably has something to do with the fact that he is in Australia. He's stuck at 79%. Wee. All right, Mooch is in. Hooray. Huzzah! Tabs are being used. All right. So Aurora is being picked. And Flora is revealed. Okay, only one. It's all the vanishes. Oops, all the vanishes. Yeah, I think you just vanish and hope that you pull the Raven or something. I don't really like Mal's position here. It's not the best. Because now essentially all of her fading ability is just gone. And she's covered in heroes, making it a lot harder to actually complete her objective. But for the first time, we are seeing not a fate from Captain Hook. Instead, Captain Hook is playing cards. We have a give them a scare and just chucking. Oh, there goes TikTok. Bye, TikTok. Bye. Bye-bye. Zachary just vanishing over and over again. Oh no, it didn't vanish there. Played a Dreamless Sleep. It's interesting. I think he's going to have to lose the Green Fire, I think, unless he wants to go to Forbidden Mountains and do literally nothing. All right, we see a boarding party for Hook. Discarding some stuff. Hook really wants to see the map right now. Because with the map out, you could get out Peter, and you could immediately vanquish Tinkerbell, letting you move Peter. I think at this point you just keep throwing stuff into King Stefan's castle. Or, okay, just making Flora bigger. Interesting. Going to King Stefan's castle, where all you can do is vanquish and play things. So Zachary does have a lot of power. Okay, just dropping a green fire. It's interesting. I think the gamble here is now you go to Briar Rose's cottage, you lose a green fire, but you're able to move a Dreamless Sleep and drop a Forest of Thorns. Okay, throwing out Wendy. Yeah, Hook is just fading himself right now. But I think Hook is now not really concerning himself as much with fading Maleficent because, again, what are you going to do here? What are you even going to do? All right, so yeah, I think we're going to see Maleficent go back to the cottage and get in. You'll lose the Green Fire, but you move a Dreamless and you drop a Forest of Thorns. No, we're going to Fate, which is interesting. You could have gotten yourself to WinCon here. That's certainly a choice. A taunt or a Lost Boys, yeah. You throw the Lost Boys there. For however much good it's gonna do, yeah. Because they're just gonna get moved right away, but yeah, it's something, I guess. Honestly, I might have put the no. I mean, you put them anywhere, they're just gonna get moved. So I guess the hideout is as good a place as any. Ugh. What do you do here? I would have liked to have seen the gamble, though. No, we are recreating the turn timer for some reason. And Moose just moving over the boys. So surprised there is no yeah, and there's King Stefan. Yeah, so the gamble wouldn't have paid off, but still. Interesting, not using King Stefan. Not getting rid of that green fire. Said we were going to make the guards real big. Just real big. Just as big as possible. Okay. Dropping a cutlass and a boarding party. And back to King Stefan's castle to drop another curse. Oh, you could just play that tyranny. Draw 3 cards. Trying to get the Raven. There's no Raven. The dragon form is doing nothing for you here. Okay, another fate. Okay, I think you do the Once Upon a Dream. What do you get rid of? You can't get rid of anything at Briar Rose's cottage. So it has to be either the Green Fire or the Forest of Thorns if you're going that route. What do you do? What do you pick? Then we're getting rid of the Forest of Thorns. Okay. So we are about to see a reshuffle for Maleficent here. Okay. No pan yet. Interesting. Choosing to fate. There. Oh, that just feels spiteful. Oh, that's very amusing. So Peter Pan was literally the bottom card of the Fate deck. So Captain Hook needs to reshuffle now. But if you have the map, which apparently you don't, just going to play Mr. Smee. And just going to Fate Maleficent again. So the green fire's protecting the dreamless sleeps. So you probably want to go with Once Upon a Dream. That'll get rid of the green fire there. Because Aurora's just squatting there. So you have these dreamlesses that you can move around. And I would like to see... Okay, it looks like Zachary is just trying to hold out for... Okay, just putting curses down in the cottage. Just holding out for that bird. You'll get him eventually. But here's the thing, if you use the map now, you can kill one of these heroes, get in your vanquish action, and then Peter's just out and you can start moving him. So, okay. You might get King Stefan here. Maybe. Okay, neither of those are really going to do anything. Okay. Still no pan, but we do get a taunt. So many heroes on both sides. Just so many heroes. Back to the hideout, gaining 2 more power. Do you have the map? You're pretty far through your deck here. There's only 7 cards left. If you play the map, then you can kill someone and play the map first. Okay, well, no map, so no Peter, but you do get a fate. Again. Alright, that does nothing, so where are the guards going? Just keep stacking that location. This is just a slog. This is such a slog. Like, you're kind of getting diminishing returns with the fates here. Like, I don't know, it kind of feels like nothing is really happening right now. We have Maleficent, who's just kind of slowly trying to inexorably get herself to a point where there's enough curses on the board. Okay. Killing Dragonfire. But then what is Mooch doing here? Okay, throwing out another Brute. Discarding. And fading. There's King Stefan, or a sword. Honestly, King Stefan would be helping Zachary right now because that would force him to actually do something and not just stock up on curses. Okay. Aurora is now dead. She's back in rotation. Zachary can go to the forest and use it to its full extent. How soon to a reshuffle for Maleficent? There's the next fate's a reshuffle, so it might be Aurora all over again. That is a lot of allies at the Jolly Roger. Moving over. Drawn there. There are 4 cards left. Of these 4, one of these is the Raven. So either of those are just going to die immediately to a Dragonfire. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter which those are because it's just going to die. So yeah, you just go there, you gain 3, you spend 2 on a Dragonfire, murder that, and then spend 1 on a Goon. Chucking that Goon and just trying to get... There's the Raven. There we go. There we go. And there is a Malice, so that could take out guards. Zook's gonna have to kill something eventually. You don't want to play the map there unless you move in the cannon. Starkey's already on the board. Yeah, I think you move the cannon, you play the map, you kill someone, and you get out Pan. Okay, you're not getting the extra power from the Dragonfire. Like, really, a hook in this situation, you play the map, you get out Peter Pan, you move the cannon, you kill someone, and then you can just start moving Peter over, and then it's just like... yeah, move that, play the map, there we go. There's Peter. Killing the Lost Boys. And there's the... oh, goodbye, Merryweather. Okay. Okay. And then because of the ingenious device, Pan is moved. It is just deciding what you want to use for that vanquish there. And that vanquish has happened. Alright, what do you do here, Maleficent? Well, first off, we do have Cunning. So Peter isn't dying this turn. There's just no way for that to happen. So you have a turn to just do stuff. Yeah, absolutely, you play that bird. Yes, play the bird. Play the goddamn bird. Oh my god. This is just what Mal has been waiting for, and there's another Tyranny, which can just be played immediately. But do you care? Okay, doing some checking. And there's a taunt. So I'm not sure how winnable this is for Maleficent here. Because next turn it's game. How many cards are left in Hook's Fate deck? There's 5 cards left, and both the taunts are in the discard pile. Yeah, I don't see a way out of this for Hook, for Maleficent. I think that's a concession. Yep, that is a concession. Mooch has 1 with Captain Hook, which means Mooch now needs to switch to Lotso. And if Zachary wants to have a rematch with Zlay, he's going to have to beat Lotso with both Maleficent and with Jafar. Looks like he's sticking with Maleficent. And here we see Lotso. Lotso versus Maleficent. This is an interesting one. So Lotso has the same ability to put on Fate Pressure. However, Lotso is a little easier to set back from win con than Hook. Because with Hook, there's really only 2 cards that matter once Peter's out, and that's the taunts. And if the taunts aren't out, like, it doesn't matter. It just does not matter at all. Okay, yeah, I think you really do want Mal going first here. It also is a lot easier to Fate Lock Lotso, but you also don't want to Fate Lotso right away. All right, going right to the forest. Do we see... oh, we have an immediate Vanish. And just discarding a bunch of stuff. I might have played Lagoon, at least. Lotso right into a fate. What do we get? And it's a forced King Stefan, who is going to his castle, which seems appropriate. However, Melissa needs to be careful here because she can very easily get drowned in heroes. Alright, we see a Welcome to Sunnyside. And who is that going to pull out? See a bunch of effects, and it's Woody! Alright, looks like we are staying here, gaining 3, spinning 1 on a spinning wheel. And 2 more for a little goon. A goon. Okay, discarding. And discarding some more. Okay, losing a not age appropriate isn't the best. So Meriwether's gonna die if you put her there. Just immediately. But oh, then you can't put a curse there, so that's interesting. I think you go to Forbidden Mountains here, play a curse, move it into King Stefan's castle, and try to fate lock Lotso. But instead we're going to Briar's cottage. Discarding a bunch of stuff. Discarding the big goon again. I'm not sure I like that. Huh, that's interesting. Moving the spinning wheel away from the 2 heroes. Huh. I'm not sure I like discarding the savages, because the savages are really good. They can take out anyone, except for Prince Philip. And there's Flora again. No. Oh my god. Well, Flora can immediately die. Alright, and then it looks like that's all that is happening here. Okay, just playing a goon. Fading again. And just discarding. I think you put the Sword of Truth on either Aurora or Flora. His guards just died to a Dragonfire, which you can see in hand here. Interesting. So Malice is fully pointless here. Yeah, you put that on there. Okay, we're going over here. Killing Aurora, gaining 3. Playing a Cackler. See another Cackler. And Lotso just continuing to just fate. There's Ham. And you put a sword on someone or you waste a fauna. Which will it be? Alright, going back here. Like a Cackler, discarding that. I think you do play a dragon form here. Or not. Okay. Just discarding. Do we see anything getting played? Lotso just accumulating power. Interesting. Discarding new toys don't stand a chance. Okay, there's no curses to discard, so where's Philip going? I think probably. Okay. This is not great for Maleficent. Yeah, I think that needed to happen last turn. Goons there. All right, Lotso, what do you do? Okay, back to the library for another fate. More power. Here, gain 3, spending 2 for. Oh. Yeah. Dragonfire. Yeah, 3, because it's the spinning wheel, not the staff. The staff is in hand. Dropping that. I mean, the good thing about Flora is we get to see Maleficent's hand. It's not great for Maleficent. Evermore Fate. Or do you Fate? Just checking, checking, checking. That's 3 power from the dragon form. Interesting. I think I see what's going on. Zachary is just trying to get to the Raven as quickly as possible. And there it is. I think Zachary is treating this like a mim game. Like, there is a Fate Onslaught. It's not much you can do about that. So Philip is in on the board already. I think what you do now is you just get out the Raven and you just start trying to crawl back. Now there's so many heroes. Okay, stretches out. More guards. Okay, playing a goons. Going over there. Flora is dead. And then I think what you do is you play a green fire. I would have played a green fire there, because then the bird could move it and then you could safely go there and then move it back in. But the thing is that with the fire there, nothing can go there. Okay? No, he can't go there. He ain't big enough. He's got to go somewhere else. right, what do you do here? So we're taking a discard action. Okay, that moves Jesse. Still looking for Rex. Okay. So Rex now needs to be dealt with, which means Lotso has to go to Tri-County Landfill. You need to move Stretch in to move Rex out. All right, so that's 3 minus strength counters on Woody. Oh, it has been pointed out to me that all of the 4-strength heroes are on the board. We have Aurora, Prince Philip, Merryweather, and King Stefan. Yeah, they're all out. Oh, that's funny. All right. So Bird's going over there to play something. You need to start whittling away these heroes. Playing another green fire. Okay. You got to be careful, because if there's too many heroes out, then you're just fodder for Once Upon a Dream. Okay. So both of those have been played there. Oh, there's a Tyranny. Okay. I don't really like Rex at the Tri-County Landfill, if I'm being honest. All right, you get rid of either the Forest of Thorns or the Green Fire. Okay, getting rid of the Forest of Thorns. So here's the thing, if okay, the issue right now is the Raven has to move the Green Fire out of the way. Yep, you move the Green Fire there. Okay, we're risking it for the biscuit. The only thing that does anything is the Dream. Oh, I'd 100% put Woody. I would have put Woody in the library, but I guess this works too. Okay, if it's anything other than Once Upon a Dream, and it's not, that's game. Oh. Oh. All right, Zachary needs to move to Jafar. Where is Jafar? Jafar. There he is. Yeah, so just realizing there was a half chance, I think it was less than half chance of another Once Upon a Dream coming out. All right. So it is now going to be Lotso versus Jafar. It is 1-1 with Mooch and Zachary. So Lotso's going to get to go first now. That does mean that Jafar gets the mulligan, trying to get to the pendant and the lamp faster. However, this also means that Lotso gets to go first. Which means the fate train is going to keep going. With Lotso, you can't just do the Fate train. You have to set things up well. Um, so the Fate train worked with Hook because eventually it's just like I'm gonna have all my pieces and there's nothing you can do. It doesn't work with Lotso because there's so many ways the Fate deck fucks him. All right. Lotso is going to get to go first here, which means Jafar gets a mulligan. Alrighty. Mulliganing 3 cards. Nope, you don't put them back in the deck. You set them aside, and then you draw back up. Alright, well, he did it how he did it. Okay. Alright, lots of immediately going to the library. There's a welcome to Sunnyside. And there's Rex. So Rex can be dealt with now. I think... And there's the first Fate. It's Jafar. It's a flub. Alrighty, going to the Oasis. Dropping a Palace Guard with a sword. He's got a sword. Okay, just taking care of Rex right now. And then checking the rest of stuff. And then you get in a Fate. Either way, Jafar gets to Fate here. Oh my god, it's a whiff. All the wishes were at the top. Oh, yeah, you go to Streets now. It's a really good location. Ooh, Scarab. Snake Staff. Yeah, you're not going to get off that manipulation. Ham. Don't move. No. Oh, okay. Alright, I mean, like, yeah, he's already dealt with. But that does mean... Unless he has a stretch in hand or a not age appropriate in hand, that does Fate Lock. Discarding stuff. Okay. the Palace card is too big to knock unconscious with a Fate card now. Just dropping stuff, playing stuff, getting stuff out of hand. And Lotso is going to the playground, getting some money. Yeah. And we get Chunk. Chunk. Okay. I'm not sure why he puts allies in the Caterpillar room. I prefer to put allies in the library. Yeah, you're probably going to play Carpet here. You have to play him to the Oasis, though. Okay, you could have played Sultan to... Oh, Sultan is now hypnotized. Okay, that also works. Phaeton. Alright, well... just shuffle Rex back in. Oh, God. I think they're deciding how that works. So you need to get Rex again, which means you're going to need Big Baby. I mean, you always need Big Baby to get everyone out. Okay, and Jasmine. If you play Jasmine there, she's just going to die. She's just going to die. Because you can just go to the palace, Sultan's Palace, activate the Hourglass. Yep, that's the smarter thing to do. But I think Zachary might still just go to the palace because you can just spend 4 and hypnotize Jasmine. Like, because you have the snake staff. Okay, yeah, okay. So he's just, yeah, he had the other hypnotize in hand, so he could just do that. Yep. And then scrying. Oh, nice. Very nice. This is looking very solid for Jafar. All right. Lotso really needs to get to Big Baby here if anything is going to happen. Because Jafar doesn't care as much about being fated as Maleficent does. This is kind of awful. I think you just steal the power. Or, okay, I think you do play a boo here. You steal the snake staff, because then to get rid of him. But no, he's just going to get hypnotized. Because there is a hypnotize in hand. I think you just get rid of the power. Yeah. Jafar going to the streets, discarding, scrying, and fading. And yeah, you just do. Which one is that? Is that playground or landfill? That's the landfill. Okay. Doesn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things, but it does mean that you will need to play original factory settings. Okay. Okay, going to Caterpillar Room. Really wants to discard. You really need to find Big Baby. And again, discarding new toys don't stand a chance. Interesting. All right, there's the pendant. Oh my god. All right, getting out someone. And it's Woody. Okay. This is better than Rex. Fading. Yeah. So the question is, has Zachary drawn the lamp yet? Looks like no. We are necessary sacrifice. I think he just sacrificed the Sultan. The Sultan is just such a non-entity. Okay, we're getting rid of a sword. That does mean the guard is crushable. Moving Jasmine. Discarding Rasul, who is just so trash. Rasul is so trash. Alright, another fate from Lotso. Woody's hat, which doesn't have an effect quite yet. Oh, and just discarding everything else. Okay. Really need Big Baby here. Ooh, okay, I think now you steal the snake staff. Or you just play Genie to be a nuisance. Yeah, it looks like we're just seeing Genie getting played to be a nuisance. Yeah. No, I would have played Genie to the palace. Play him to the palace. Okay. Mooch has other ideas. Wanted to cover up that upper activate and play at the Oasis instead. It's not called the Oasis, it's just Oasis. It's funny how that happens. Okay, well, going to the Oasis, and there's a lamp. And it doesn't matter. Oh my god. I think just hypnotize the Genie right now. You could literally hypnotize the Genie right now. Oh, just getting back hypnotized. Oh, because the next turn you can go to the Cave of Wonders, move the lamp, spend 6 on hypnotize, And then gain back 2 and discard. Alright, it's always sunny. One way out. He's looking for us. One way out. Okay. There's Rex. Oh no, Rex. Okay, Rex does get -1 from Woody's hat. That does mean he is vulnerable to the claw. Okay, yeah, you put a wish on Genie. That saves Genie. Which is why I honestly would have just hypnotized Genie right away. Oop. Oop. Okay, that moves Raja out of the way. Interesting. So we saw it smells like strawberries. Okay, we get another wish and we get Aladdin. I think you put another wish on Genie. Yeah. Discarding Big Baby. Why are you discarding Big Baby? You need Big Baby. Okay. All right. I guess Mooch is playing hard mode here. Um, I cannot say I understand the decision. We'll see what Mooch has in mind. Okay, there's Stretch, which will help with Rex. All right, Jafar, what do you do here? You need more power for Genie, and you need to start moving the lamp. Oh, do we see Iago? Nope. Okay, just Jasmine, a sword, and fading. Okay. Yeah, I think you just move Buzz. You just move Buzz. Cover things up. Make it harder for Lotso to do things. Okay, go to the library. It's always sunny. Okay, it looks like he's wanting to only get heroes through Welcome to Sunnyside. Not It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but Welcome to Sunnyside. Because he did do the reshuffle with Smells Like Strawberries. And again, I don't understand putting Rex all the way over there. So you do lose out on your fate, but then it's just so much easier. Okay, yeah, you do carpet here. I throw carpet in the Oasis, I think. Put him anywhere else, he dies just immediately. Or I guess you could put him in streets, but then like still like there's not he's not sticking around for long. Okay. Interesting. Oasis, streets, or palace. Looks like Mooch is hovering over the palace for carpet. No, just being indecisive here. Where does the carpet go? Where does he go? Looks like in the Oasis. All right. So Scar, not Scar, Jafar. All right, hypnotizing that carpet. Carpet is hypnotized, and we start to move the lamp. So Genie right now is at 10. That's a lot. But Jafar can get up in that range of power. All right, just discarding some stuff is Lotso. Playing not age appropriate to move Buzz into Caterpillar Room. Okay. You still have to deal with Rex, and you still need to get out Ham. Jafar has to keep moving the lamp and needs to accrue 10 power here. Okay, going to the Oasis, which is the main source of power. And Iagoing the lamp, which makes sense. The lamp is almost in position. Iago makes that so much faster. All right, so here comes Ham eventually. And then you reshuffle that. See how much we get through. That's both claws. A one way out, a Bonnie's Toys. I mean, if Ham is at the bottom, it doesn't matter. There's Ham. How many cards are left? There's 3 cards left. Okay. So Ham is in position. Jesse's in position. Woody's in position. Buzz is in position. Rex is not in position. I think you pull out Aladdin. I think you pull out Aladdin and you throw Aladdin in the streets. No, we're killing Iago. Okay. Because then Aladdin... Oh no, Aladdin can just be killed by Jasmine and Sultan. I don't know. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, killing Iago is probably the best idea here. So in order to move the lamp, we now need to go back to the Cave of Wonders. All right, discarding some stuff. Oh, there's something snapped. Ooh, Bonnie's Toys. Yeah, you do Bonnie's Toys. Oh no, we're doing Spanish mode. No, you do Bonnie's Toys on Rex. Do Bonnie's Toys on Rex. Rex is at 0. There we go. Okay. It's getting a little worried there. Because otherwise, Lalazzo would have just won. All right. Throwing a bunch onto Woody. Interesting going for 3 and not 4. I would have gone the full 4. Discarding original factory settings. Interesting. I think you kill the carpet. Let's see what Mooch chooses. I could see an argument for either, but I think you want carpet dead so that it can come back. God, that one palace guard has been sitting at the palace the entire game, which is amusing. Yep, we're being indecisive. Taking a look, see. So if Zachary has another hourglass, then he can hypnotize Genie this turn. Nope, we're just moving the lamp. And another necessary sacrifice to gain 3. And this is going to be probably game over pretty soon. Unless, okay, so gaining 2, fading. Another wish on Genie would bring him up to 12. But I think treachery would have been, I don't know, whatever. Okay, that's... Ham is at 0, Jess is at 1, Woody's at 1. But not moving Rex out. He didn't activate Stretch. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Stretch was moved. All right. All right. Looks like Zachary is allowing that to happen. Zachary is going to the streets. Yeah, and I think... What do you do here? I think you do Bonnie's Toys on Woody. Oh, okay. One-way outing on Woody. That is limiting options here. Okay, just gaining 3 and fading. I mean, you gotta. Is the carpet still in the pile? No, I think this was yeah, this was a reshuffle. Yep. So this is now 12 to hypnotize the genie. That gets rid of all those wishes. Remember, genie goes all the way down to the bottom. Okay, we are moving Woody. Fading. Yeah, you get rid of that guard. You absolutely get rid of that guard. So right now, if Lotso has a not age appropriate and a original factory settings in hand, that's game. So Jafar needs to fate, and there's the claw. Yeah, you put who do you put back in? I think you put Rex back in. New toys or original factory settings would do it because everyone else is either at 0 or 1. So I think you put Rex back in because Rex is the. Oh, interesting. We're putting Ham back in. Okay. Playing a guard. All right, Lotso kind of has to fate here, but now has to get out. Oh, that's true. That's true. If he had put Rex back in because of Woody's hat, he would have only needed Welcome to Sunnyside. Okay. Well, there's Welcome to Sunnyside. Yeah, that would have done it. All right, y'all are thinking more steps ahead than I am. Let's find Ham. Where's Ham? There's Ham. And he gets -1 from Woody's hat. Woof. Oh, and that was another thing, because if you'd put Woody back in, that would have gotten rid of Woody's hat. But Woody is at 1 right now, so it's not a valid target. All right, Fate and Jafar. Oh, carpet, carpet, carpet. 100% carpet. And you put carpet in Oasis. Or there, because you don't want to use the genie to vanquish. I don't know. I'd put carpet in Oasis is what I'm thinking. Well, either way, the carpet is out. It's going to slow Jafar down. This is surprisingly close. Like, right, Lotso is able to keep up the pressure on Jafar while still crawling towards his objective, so. But Jafar is also still not that far away, because Jafar can hypnotize Carpet and get back the hypnotize, and then just use the Palace Guard to kill Abu. All right, we're Fate and Lotso, one way out, or a thing. All right, we're moving Woody. Ooh, we're going to Caterpillar Room. Discarding utter garbage and just drawing, I think. No fate, because fate is not possible. This is kind of the issue with stretch. Um, honestly, if you'd had... Ooh. Okay, we're discarding the original factory settings, or are we playing the original factory settings? There's the Hypnotize on the carpet. Oh, not paying the one to get back. Interesting. All right, you got a fate here. All right, sending Woody back into jail. So here's the thing, if you'd gone to the landfill, you could have moved Stretch into position and then use the not age appropriate on Rex. Yeah, you put a wish on Abu. I think this is the longest I've seen Jafar held off from WinCon, like maybe ever. All right, Andy's Toys is not going to affect Rex. But it's going to affect everyone else. All right, we're just taking everything off of Woody. And this is why I don't like Rex at landfill. Ugh. All right, we are going to the playground. What do you do here? Can't go back to the library their last turn. All right, going to the playground, gaining 3. Discarding. All right, fading. Yeah, I think you put another wish on Abu. So Abu's pretty big now. It is still possible with a necessary sacrifice to hypnotize Abu right now. Scanning 3, spending 2 on... Oh. Okay, yeah. Just get all that strength over at Abu's location. Yeah, this is why I definitely prefer doing Lotso as like the combo, because there's all these little cuts from the Fate deck that just keep sitting you back and you have to keep dealing with them. Whereas you would prefer to just everything in one fell swoop. No, we're deciding against discarding. All right, we are discarding. Time has run out. The turn needs to end. All right, that is a dead monkey. Ooh, okay. I don't hate that. Oh, but then Bonnie's Toys just undoes it. All right, well, lots of has to fate here. Yeah, now you pull out Aladdin. Oh, God. Jafar really wants a Hypnotize here. And that's what he has. Claw. Yeah, I think you just do Spanish mode. And once again, Lotso is going to have to fate. I don't think there's really much Lotso can do about this. Well, you can bring back Abu, but Abu's just going to die. And both of the narrow escapes are gone, but there is a reshuffle. I don't understand why it keeps doing 3 for Woody instead of 4. That I don't get. All right. And there's a hypnosis on Abu, and there's nothing that can be done. That's his game. A useless deception. All right. All right, well played to both Mooch and Zachary. We're going to have a quick break, and then we will be back with Zachary and Slay. Stay tuned. Alright, we are back. Deleting things. So, this is either the last match or the second to last match. Woof. Okay. Alright, looks like Zlay gets to pick. We have Pete, Jafar, Captain Hook, Mother Gothel, and Syndrome. Zachary, once again, can either ban one of these or reset it. And he's resetting it. Wouldn't blame him for wanting to ban Syndrome after last time. Lady Tremaine, Mother Gothel, Maleficent, Queen of Hearts, and Syndrome. Has to stick with it. Who do you say no thank you to? I think you say no thank you to Syndrome. Actually, I think Queen of Hearts, honestly. No, he doesn't want to repeat a last time, so goodbye, Syndrome. Of these, I think the clear choice here is Lady Tremaine for Zlay. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. I think Lady Tremaine has the edge over all three of these. And we see that Zlay is taking Lady Tremaine. Maleficent. Of these two, honestly, I think I would rather have Mother Gothel. All right. No, Mother Gothel's going to be championed by Zachary instead. So I think, yeah, Zachary is going to, Zlay is going to start with Lady Tremaine. And who do you start with here as Zachary? You get to go first. And you're going Mother Gothel because you get to go first. And where is there's Mother Gothel, the last one. Two naughty mothers. Two very naughty mothers. We're getting a mulligan for Zlay as Lady Tremaine. And Mother Gothel immediately going to Corona and dishing out a fate. We don't see a vicious practical jokes. Oh, ooh, oh no, oh no. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I think what you do is you just midnight. You just midnight here. Oh, okay. There's Drizella, discarding everything else. I think you need to midnight this. There's no other way you're getting around this. You have to midnight. Gaining one and fading. Putting the heat onto Mother Gothel. Oh yeah, you play Ulf. You cover up that fate. Mother Gothel going back to Corona, gaining one power. Spending it on the hairbrush. This looks like Mother Gothel's game. Discarding a Mother Knows Best, and you're going to get to fate again. Gus Gus. Or the other Glass Slipper. Yeah, you do Gus Gus. Glass Slipper doesn't really matter. I think, yeah, you need to get to the midnight. I think, yeah, you gain 3, discard literally everything else. It does not matter. You need midnight. Gaining 2, spending 3. Oh. Spending 1 on a misdirection. Move that hairbrush. That is 3 trust already. Oh, God. Okay. Fading Agent, get rid of that. Get rid of that brush. Get rid of that brush. And if then if you see what once was mine, followed by playing the hairbrush again, gaining 3, spending 3 on killing Ulf for an extra trust. Rapunzel moves. Lady Tremaine just not playing anything, but just having to discard frantically. Fading. Bibbidi bobbidi, or the prince just gets played. And murdering Rapunzel. Oop. There's a locked up on Gus Gus. That's 6 trust already. We are just speedrunning this. Fading is Lady Tremaine on Mother Gothel. Okay, Pascal or Flynn. Okay, we're getting Flynn. Okay. That has to be dealt with. Mother Gothel is just so much smoother starting with the extra 2 trust. It's kind of insane. Oh, we see a knife getting played. I would love to see a midnight from Lady Tremaine. Okay, yeah, bye-bye, Drizella. Oh, God. Just having to frantically discard everything. All right. But Mother Gothel is kind of slowed down right now. There's not much to do. There's no more hairbrush. Okay, misdirection. Oh, and we see the other Stavington. Okay. Fading. I would love to see an aging here. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. No, okay, we're just losing a trust. So an aging would have gotten rid of the guard and the knife. Gain, spend 1 on that. Vicious practical jokes. Well, at least now you can actually play something over there. Can't move anything, but you do have Drizella in her pretty dress. Still frantically trying to get to midnight, which is a necessity right now. All right. There's the other guard. Discarding. Oh, we see and one more thing. And here it is. Midnight. Everyone dies. The glass slippers are both in the discard pile. But now you have the music room open, so you can actually start doing things. You can... Oh, 4 more for the bells. Okay, you're real vulnerable to Gus here. I think... Oh, ooh, that's handy. That's actually good. I hope you have the other VPJ in hand. Okay. Mother Gothel's already gone all the way through her deck. I think 1 fading. I think you aging one of those guards. Actually, if you had played Shorty at the tower and moved Mother Gothel to Corona, that might have slowed her down quite a lot. Oh, here comes the crown. And another guards. Okay. Back to the music room. All right, there's the invitation and the cane, and you get to fate. I think, yeah, you got to do them. Flynn is dying. There's no way to get around that. All right, revenge. We'll do it. So that gets you 1 from revenge. One from Flynn, and then 1 more from the crown. Jesus. Discarding. Okay, there's an and 1 more thing. But now there's nothing currently in play for Mother Gothel here. All right. Just getting in a fate. Yeah, you make her lose trust. Yeah, you need to do that. Interesting. Rather than trying to like use up the VPJ, Mother Gothel's just like, okay, I'm going to try to get trust. Okay. I would love to see there's still a chance here. There's 1, getting rid of that one. Fading. Yeah, you lose trust again. You don't really care about getting faded right now. You need to pull Mother Gothel away from WinCon. 1 on the hairbrush. Oh god, okay. One. Checking everything. Fading. Oh god. And there's another stabber. We're at 9. Oh, what's he getting back? It's a misdirection. Okay. Yeah, you need to keep fading. Still a chance. Moving Drizella. Fading. Do you get rid of... God. All right. There is a misdirection hand that can be used. And is being used. Discarding everything else. Oh. This is why you fade before you discard against Lady Tremaine. Oh, not fading at all. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Because that means that VPJ's is taking up space. Oh my god, and that's game. Mother Gothel. Wow. Okay. Switching to Maleficent here. And we are switching to Queen of Hearts. That makes sense, so that Queen of Hearts can go first. Immediately going for the fate. Dropping a card guard, dumping stuff, and you want to cover up King Stefan's castle. And yeah, just throw fauna in there, just for something. There's a goon, dead fauna. And here comes Alice. Okay, Alice is now shrunk. We're opening up the Fate. And for one more, what do we play? Another guard. Okay. Oh, and we're activating one. Get those wickets. Okay. Maleficent here can afford to be a little more active. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That'll slow you down. Try fading me now. Well, there's the Raven. Nice and safe. And there's a goon. Gain 3. Put down. Oh, there's the wickets. I think now you want to do by order of the queen. Gaining 3. Gaining 1. Spending 3 on a Dreamless. And then moving the Raven. Bringing out the Caterpillar. Okay. Caterpillar or the Mad Hatter? We're doing the Mad Hatter. Okay. There's just no power here right now. Gaining 2. Nope. Just discarding and fading. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Oh my god. Alright, gaining 3 here. Gaining 3 more. Forest. And a Dreamless. Those Dreamlesses are pretty safe because there's no fauna. And we're discarding. Alright, gaining 3. Would love to see a Very Merry Unbirthday here. Nope, just playing a guard. Oh, might be trying to just kill Alice. I wouldn't hate that. Oof. Alright, that's... Okay. Well, Alice is just going to die here, I'm assuming. Alright, there's a Malice, and we fate. Woof! Okay. Alright, so Zachary has now beaten Slay. We move to match 2. Oh, right. Never mind. I forgot. Merryweather kills a curse. It's been sorry. Match 1 was that was an hour and a half of a match. A little out of it. Okay. One curse is dead. Hoof. Okay. Ooh, Judgment. That's really clutch there. All right, Prince Philip is dead. Fury. Opening up that activates. Ooh, and opening up a play. I like both of those. Really using those conditions. All right, sorry about that. That was the, yeah. Merryweather kills the Forest of Thorns. That's a thing that happens. All right, Dodo's getting played. I would love to see an off with your head. That would be very nice. All right, coming over here. Spending 2 on a guard. And 2 to turn 1 around. Okay. And you get to fate. Okay, Flora. Ooh, it's just goons. No curses. Not the best position to be in. Now the question is, does Lay kill the dodo? I think so. Interesting, just covering up the whole place. Now we have a tyranny. Checking some things. Alright, so Lay looking through his discard pile. Spending 1 on a stopwatch, which he can activate for 2 power. Oh. No, we're just doing that. Okay. Alright, back to Maleficent. And we are getting rid of Flora, so those go back into hand. And we are fading. And bringing out the Caterpillar. That will keep Dodo safe. All right. Flora's gone. Flora is gone. Zachary now realizes this. Okay. Yep, there's the off with your head. And then we're fating. Okay, Aurora gets rid of a curse. And that just slowed down the fading. And it's a sword. It's always a sword. Well, if Maleficent has 2 curses in hand, this is game. No, it's not game because you can kill Caterpillar potentially. Okay, putting green fire down. Makes you larger or Dormouse. All right. Re-enlarging Mad Hatter, who is now pretty big. Chucking. We're killing the Caterpillar, and we're fading. Ooh. Nice. I might have put King Stefan somewhere else. All right, another green Oh, okay. Means you need fauna or a Once Upon a Dream. Actually, no, it has to be fauna. I think it has to be fauna. Yep, that's game. Okay, that is definitely game. All right, now we go to match 2. Okay. Here we go. This is it. This is the last match. There is nothing else after this. All right, they're rolling the die. And Zachary gets to pick first, which means Lay gets to ban. Dr. Facilier, Ratigan, Queen of Hearts, Jafar, or Pete. So we get 2 top tier, 2 mid tier, and 1 bottom tier. I think you ban the bottom. I think you ban Pete, if I'm being perfectly honest. We shall see. Or Zlay could want a rerun. It's up to Zlay. We're banning Facilier. Okay. Interesting. So that's interesting. So if Zachary takes Radigan, which he does, Zlay takes Jafar. Okay. So Jafar and Pete versus Queen of Hearts and Radigan. Radigan, which means you want to go with Jafar. Because Radigan very likely is going to set off Deception. Alright, Zlay is Jafar. Zachary is back down to 0. And is Ratigan. Ratigan getting in the mulligan as Jafar goes to Streets o' Agrabah. And forced Basil. And I think you put Basil right into... Oh, interesting. Basil's and Flavershams. There's a Gears. Interesting. Gaining 3. Spending 2. Ghazi. Murdering the guard. Just getting lots of power. Aladdin or Jasmine? Oh, it's going to be Jasmine. Very likely. I would love to see a hypnotized Jasmine here. All right, discarding. There's a Deception. You played your second Gears. Okay, Flaversham's going into Buckingham Palace. Probably immediately going to get captured, but Jafar does get in a Fate first. Ooh, we have an Hourglass, discarding 2 things. And Queen's Guard's going to go into Palace. Palace is probably shut off now. Oop. Accidentally drew from the Fate deck instead of the Villain deck. Alright, there's tools. And we're fating. You gotta get rid of Gazim. I don't think there's anything for Kazim to pick up. Picking up the sword. No, the Kazim is a May. Alright, over here, gaining 3, spending 6 on Razul and the Pendant. Interesting. Well, Razul can kill Jasmine and is guaranteed to kill Jasmine because Fate Lock on Radigan. There's another Gears. Alrighty. Yeah, I think you just immediately just go kill Jasmine. Unless you have... Oh. Yeah, oh, yeah. Forgot about Jasmine. Gaining 1. What do you do here? Spending 1 on Iago. Okay. Discarding a scrying. Fating. Ooh, Toby. I think you put Toby... See, but if you move Basil, then you can get rid of some of those gears. Yeah, I think we have seen the light. Toby is going to get rid of gears. Spending 1 to capture Flaversham. Fading. Yeah, I think that's why you should have gone to kill Jasmine. Because now you can't. Gaining 3. Using the hourglass. Jasmine is now hypnotized. And sacrificing the hourglass for 3. Alrighty. Coming to the toy shop, gaining 3. Drawing 2 off of Criminal Mind. Do we see the queen? I think we have the queen. Yeah, there's the robot queen. The tool stays on the board. There's the robot queen. We could see an airship next turn. Alright, going to the streets. Wrong discard pile for Jasmine. Right, he's still hunting on the lamp. And we're going to get a fade in. Oh, devious. There's the mouse queen. That's exactly what you want to see. Okay, we are moving the robot queen by hand. We do not see a... Okay, we are discarding... Spending 1 on a scrying. Oh no. Do you just... I think you just hand that to Iago. Oh, we play another scrying. Oh my god. That sucks so hard. Okay. Alright, we are moving the robot queen some more. Spending 1. Discard egg. I would have played the snake staff, I think. Yeah, more queen's guards. I would have played the snake staff. You absolutely had the power for it. Alright, all he needs is Felicia. And then you play the lamp. Alright, that's a dead mouse queen. Oh, but deception. Oh, before before dead mouse queen. Deception. Sabotage. Okay. Now the mouse queen is dead. Doesn't matter. Mrs. Judson does not matter. Queen's Guards does not matter. That's one up for Zachary. I think Zlay should switch to Pete here because he's going to get to go first. Zachary is switching to Queen of Hearts. And Zlay is switching to Pete. So this is really going to depend on what are the goals. I need to drink some more water. Okay, the goals have been seen, and Pete is immediately moving to Fate. The tables have been turned. Oh my god. Ooh, playing a Bandito. Which makes me think we don't have power play. And we are fading Queen O' Hearts. Oop. And yeah, you just throw Mad Hatter in there. Queen of Hearts going to the Hedge Maze, gaining 3, spending 3 to play 2 Cardi Guards. Oop, there's Mischief. Oop. Putting something back on top. Checking those goals again. Okay. Playing a game. Bandit and Bank Loot. Is what? Okay. Well, we get Alice. Yeah, I think that's a good place for Alice. That was that not the play a game location? Okay. All right. Killing the Mad Hatter. Doing a discard. Getting in the first fate for Queen of Hearts. Tired. Yeah, I think. Oh, no, we're going to play Donald. Okay, this is definitely power play. Killing Donald. Spending 1 to get back something. I am very confused what Slay's goals are right now. Because, like, there's expectations and none of them have been met. I am so confused. I don't know what his goals are. Alright, throwing down another thing and fading again. Alright, then we're going to see what a goal is. What is this goal? Power play is at service station. Playing the cricket. Discarding 2 cards. Fading. Alright. So that is a 2, so it can't take out the Hatter. Gaining 3 here. Off with your head on the Hatter. Gaining 3 back. Gaining 1, spending 1 on a horse. So I think we have... Oh. Oh, interesting. Moving the cricket around. And we're fating White Rabbit. I think you put White Rabbit in his house. Or just put him there. Yeah, if you can keep forcing Queen of Hearts to sacrifice card guards. Hide does nothing, so it's knocked silly. There's the bandits. Oh my god, that all just gets knocked out. Shuffle that one card and put it back. Ugh. Okay. Wow. Alright, going back here. Spending 3 on the jalopy to spend 1 on a parrot to get back a bandit. Okay. Yep, Dodo. Dodo works. Alright, getting a card guard. Fading. Oh my god, there have been no heroes. Jesus. Alright, what's this one? Roundup. Okay. Is that Rule the Realm? Did you get Rule the Realm? That is Rule the Realm. Okay. Gaining 1. Fading. So Roundup is going to be interesting. So what is the last goal? Oop. Okay. We are sneaky peating. Moving the jalopy. Not moving the jalopy. Okay. Do we do get a fate? Down the rabbit hole, yeah. That's one way to stop Queen of Hearts, is just make her waste all her card guards. Finally some heroes. Okay, we're getting Oswald. Gaining 1 power. Alright. Playing a game again. Gaining 3. What is that last goal? Spending 2. 1, 2. Okay. I'm late. Or the March Hare. Dormouse. White Rabbit, okay. Two, gaining 3, okay. Killing the White Rabbit. Alright, you're gonna have to get rid of Oswald now. Okay, Judgment. Oswald is gone. Moving the jalopy. No, moving the jalopy there. To Sneaky Pete. Okay, putting something on top. Alright. Into card guard, discarding, and fading. Goofy, or Mickey, and there's Mickey. Okay, are you discarding that or are you playing? Well, first off, we're fading. There's Cheshire. I think you just played Cheshire just to have something there. No, okay. We're doing March Hare. Interesting. Thing one for another card guard. All right. Gaining 3. Spending 2 on a bandit. Fury. All right, Mickey is dead. Zach kind of thinking where to go. Pluto or Minnie. Getting rid of the jalopy. Another judgment. Gaining 3 power. Spending 2 to play a game to gain 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, interesting. Airstrike. Minnie is gone. All right, we have a card guard, and we are fading. It's either Clarabelle Cow or Donald, and we're throwing out Donald. All right, Sneaky Pete. Bottom decking something. Now, do you have 3 bandits? Nope, just discarding and fading. I think you, yeah. That is absolutely the play. Re-enlarging the March Hare, slow down the Fate Onslaught. Okay. Spending some power. All right, that's the 4th card guard. And all right, relinquishing Tulgey Wood. Gaining 2, spending 2. Bandit to kill Donald. All right, you got to save some of those bandits for power play. Goofy. Moving whatever that whatever that goal happens to be. Don't really care. And then Zachary's considering what he wants to play. Three, 2 on the king. Okay. All right. Back over here, gaining 1. There's the bandits. That's power play. So what is the last goal? It's either strike it rich or it's, let's see here. Yeah, I think you Momraths. Yep. That'll do it. Just keep slowing down Queen of Hearts. And Queen of Hearts can't do anything about Roundup. But then Pete just has 1 more goal, which probably is strike it rich, because I don't think it's play a game. Zachary being nice and reminding him about Roundup because you have to remember your goals. Um, okay, Goofy is dead. Okay. What is that last goal? What is it? You're not silly or Minnie. All right, Minnie. Getting rid of Bandit again. Hmm. I will laugh my ass off if that last goal is win big. That would be so funny. Well, whether or not he plays an item, okay, he's playing an item, suggests that it is not win big, that it is strike it rich. So Zachary moving that goal actually helped. Oh, okay. You probably play White Rabbit here. Or yeah, those. So Mad Hatter Marcher, they're not leaving again at this point. Okay, let's go over to Alice. Spending one on the guard. Okay. All right. So that's two locations with a wicket, and that's all you can do. We are being indecisive. He's still. Zachary also still needs to deal with Dodo. Oh, okay. Because Dodo is still squatting there, being a bad boy. Okay. And then activating that for power. All right. Need two. Okay. Minnie is dead for the second time. All right. Ooh, okay. By order of the Queen. And then you get to gain 4 with your activate. Oh, for the stopwatch. And then you get to fate. Horse Collar is probably not going to move anything. Interesting. Okay, it's not win big because he's a starting play game, so it has to be strike it rich. Oh my god. Okay. Yep, Mome Rats. Oh my god, this is like playing against Lotso almost. This is like I just keep doing things. Okay, just playing and converting. Card guard. Horus is dead. Move that. Spending 3, 4. Okay. It is absolutely strike it rich. There can be no doubt. Playing a spear. Okay. You're running out of card guards. Fate Hide or Pluto. So that doesn't slow down Pete. That just slows down Pete fading you. That's all that do. That is all that do. Because Pluto kind of sucks as a hero. He really does. All right. Gaining 1. There's a judgment. So much power for Queen of Hearts. I think Pete really wants the jalopy here. If he can get it. Yep. Down that rabbit hole. Woof! Just keep slowing down the Queen of Hearts. That's all you gotta do. Alright, we're taking out Alice, finally. Oh. Discarding to take the shot. Oswald getting played. You gotta use the bandit. Oh, okay. Ooh, airstrike on Pluto. I don't hate that. So if you get Steamboat Willie or the Jalopy, you can set yourself up real nice here. Okay, playing. And there's Mickey. Oh my god. Well, Pete has to fate here. Okay. That means you get to kill Mickey next turn. That's a nothing. And that's White Rabbit. Cover up that activate. Cover it up. That buys you some time. Oh my god. And then fading. Yeah, you get rid of the bandit. Oh, okay. Mickey's dead again. Woof. Okay, how much do we have here? This is 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. It's pretty likely. That's 2, 2, 5, 7, 8. Okay, that's it. That's, oh my god, 4 games won in a row for Zachary. All right. All right, we are gonna go check in with them.
This matchup's just really tough for Pete because Fury's so insane here.
I feel like I may have been able to do it, but these 2 items were at the bottom of my deck on that second shuffle.
Yeah, like these items are so disgustingly important in Pete's gameplay. Like that's why I lost that matchup to Mr. Anvil, because these were on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if there had been one turn where one of your fates, Zachary, had not pulled out a hero, Pete might have been able to pull this out. But it seemed every time Pete went to go defeat a hero at Frontier Town, you faded and put one back at the airport.
Well, you have to keep in mind that Pete got a huge head start because I got no heroes in 3 fates that initial go around.
Yeah.
Like the bottom 7 of that initial go around was all heroes.
Yeah.
It was just very sad I did not have win big.
Yeah, not having win big is the worst possible goal arrangement. Well, actually, not having power play might be worse, but not having win big still is pretty garbage.
Yeah.
But yeah, congrats to Zachary.
Zachary has taken the top again.
Yay.
You sound so thrilled.
I mean, I have a lot of personal stuff going on, so I wasn't paying a ton of attention.
Uh,
And not to dismiss Zlay, I honestly don't think he played any of these matches really badly. I just, um, part of it is I got really lucky in a couple of the matches. Like that Lady Tremaine game was disgusting.
Oh yeah, first Fate Fairy Godmother, and then Midnight was at the bottom. Ugh.
I mean that's really the only way a lot of these low tier characters beat Tremaine.
Hmm.
mm.
Yeah, the Radigan game I just got lucky, honestly.
Yeah, I was searching for Judson for the longest time, but she was the bottom card.
I couldn't tell you what to do differently in this matchup just because so many different things went on.
Yeah.
I think that a less skilled Queen of Hearts player would have lost this either from discarding Fury or not trying to keep the board clear.
The main thing that was just you were able to cover that Fate, so you always had time to Fate.
Well, yeah, but part of that is also that I focused a lot on board control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, what was the other game? I already forgot. Maleficent Queen of Hearts. Yeah, there really wasn't much you could do there because I had the Raven in my opening hand, and I was just waiting for Philip to show up.
All right.
Oh well.
Well, thank you to Zachary. Thank you to Zlay. Thank you to Mooch. Thank you to Jim Dandy for playing these games. I hope these were
Yeah, and thanks to
watch.
Wero for streaming them because
Yes,
it was
thank
definitely
you.
a slog.
Yeah, I mean, okay, all two matches between you two took less time than one match between Zachary and Mooch.
Well, part of that is that we were having a lot of connectivity issues. Like Mooch was lagging pretty badly.
And then I had the internet fart like 10 minutes in, which did not help.
And part of it is also that those were just some fate heavy villains. Like
They were, yeah.
normally I think Mooch fates a little more than he should, but like I don't even think he was wrong to fate that heavily in those two games.
Yeah.
Not with what he had.
Mm-hmm. Like that's
so
why
like
Hook won that game is because he faded that much.
Yeah, and I just didn't draw the Raven, which is really necessary in fate heavy games.
Mm-hmm. I think with Lotso, I think Mooch's strategy for Lotso differs from my strategy for Lotso. And so there were a lot of points like, I don't think I would have done that. But yeah, that game took a while.
Yeah, that was very close. I was honestly there was one turn in that Jafar Lotso game where if he drew the one card that moves heroes, I would have lost.
Yeah.
And I just had to gamble it because Abu with the crushing blow was really screwing me.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, it is 11:30 where I am, so we're going to end this. There will probably be another season of Wicked League at some point.
Exciting.
So I can three-peat?
Well, we will probably have Oogie Boogie at that point, so maybe you'll get thrown off by the new character. But I hope to
It's our only hope.
Oogie Boogie's our only hope against Zachary. Well, I hope to see as many of you as possible in our next season of Wicked League. This is always, as always, a blast. Tune in next time. Bye.